Hey everybody, welcome to Frannie's Hair. Have you ever wondered, am I measuring my head correctly for a wig? Wonder no more. We're going to go through every measurement today and I'm going to show you how to do it correctly. Now, there's 3 measurements that you want to take to make sure that you're buying the right size wig. Those measurements are the circumference of your head, the forehead to nape measurement, and the ear to ear measurement. And those measurements are all important. I know that many people only know about the circumference measurement, but these measurements are letting you know what you need to fit under your wig cap and if that wig cap will fit you. So you want to take all 3 measurements. The last 4 measurements I use to determine how a style is going to look on me. And if you've ever watched any of my reviews, I give you all of my measurements, and that way when you know your measurements, you can compare yours to mine and figure out how a wig is going to look on you compared to how it looks on me. For example, my face is 8 inches long. So if your face is 7 inches long, an inch shorter than mine, then the wig is going to come down further below your face than it does on me. Now, other measurements will affect that as well, but that's just a basic example of how these measurements will help you. All right, so first things first, always put up your hair the way you're going to wear it under your wig. So for me, I put my hair in a little ponytail. I have some clips here holding my sides back, and I have my wig grip on. And the reason that I have everything on is because all of this needs to fit under my wig cap. So don't just take your measurements without putting your hair up. Say you have a lot of hair and you put a wig cap on and a wig grip. Well, that amount of hair here is going to add volume under your wig cap. So if you take your measurement while leaving your hair down, it's not going to be accurate. So just make sure you have everything the way you're going to wear it under your wig. All right, now you want to start with one of these tape measures that are flexible and soft. It would be really difficult to go around your head with a rigid tape measure. And for the circumference measurement, what you're going to want to do is I start right at the hairline with the beginning of the tape. And you're going to really go the way your wig will go around your head, behind your ear. I'm going to turn around here. And I'm going to come at the nape, like this, and behind my other ear, and come to the front here. And then hold your finger there, and you can take it off. And you see your measurement right there. Mine is 21 inches. And then you'll mark that down. Okay, that's your circumference. Now, for your forehead to nape measurement, you're going to want to go from your hairline. Now, if you don't have hair, you can do the estimate, which is about 4 fingers from your eyebrows up there. So a little lower than my hairline since my hairline's moved back. So, right around there, or your hairline if you have your hairline in place. And you're going to start from your hairline, or that 4-finger method, which is a ballpark, but from where you want your hairline, and you're going to go over your head. And now if you have hair here, this is important. I go right over it to my nape. So if you have a lot of hair there, that's going to add to your measurement. But that's important because all of that hair is going to be under your cap. Now I take it off. And you can see here it's 13 inches. Forehead to nape, I'm 13 inches. Mark that down. All right, now ear to ear. This one a lot of people get wrong just because they haven't been told how to do it. The first thing you're going to want to do is find the 7-inch mark on your tape measure. And you're going to want to go from that hairline point that you used in the last one back 7 inches. And it's going to fall right around the crown of your head. Okay? From there, you're going to turn the tape and go from one ear over that point to behind the other ear. Just like that. So hopefully you can see this. I'll try to hold that there for you. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard in the camera here. But over that crown point. Okay? And then you take that off, and mine is 12 inches. All right, so those 3 measurements are important for finding a wig that's going to fit you correctly. The next measurements are for figuring out how a style is going to look on you. So the first measurement I do is from my hairline down to my chin, and I go next to my nose. I found my nose adds like 3/4 of an inch or so. So just right next to it. From the hairline down to the chin there. And mine is 8 inches. Okay, next is the forehead. So getting from the hairline right to the center of my eyebrows there. And that is 3 inches for me. So my forehead is 3 inches. So if I see a wig that has bangs of 4.5, 5 inches, I know if I'm gonna wanna wear a bang, I'm probably gonna have to trim that. All right, then next, the neck. And the neck is really interesting because this will determine how far down the wig falls on you and how long it looks on you. So to do the neck, what I like to do is I keep my chin parallel to the floor, like this. You don't want to put it down or up, just parallel to the floor. So I put the tape measure right at the top of my neck with my chin parallel to the floor. And I just come down right to the bottom of my neck, which I would say is right about here. This is not an exact science. Which is 3 inches. This is just to give you an idea. If you're off by 1/4 of an inch or you've done it slightly differently, not a big deal. Again, it's just to give you an idea of how a wig is going to fall on you. Okay, and then finally, the last measurement is the width of my face. I was doing a video with Ellen Villa, and the educator from Ellen Villa, Sabrina, was wearing the same wig I was wearing, and she had a shorter face, but it seemed like it fell longer on me, which was really interesting. And I thought, what could the difference be? It could be the width of your face. So we took the measurement of the width of our face, and sure enough, her face is 1 inch wider. So you figure if your head is 1 inch wider here, then the wig's gonna fall out further instead of straight down more. And that's gonna make a difference too. This may seem like a lot, but once you have your measurements written down, it's just more information for you. And the more that you use your measurements and compare them to reviewers' measurements, the easier it will get for you. So for this, I wanted to do the widest part of my face. I'm gonna go ear to ear, over the cheeks. Just here, starting at the ear. Over to this side. Trying to keep it pretty straight. And there you go, it's 10 inches. I don't know if you can see that, but the width of my face is 10 inches. And that's it. Now you have all of your measurements, and you can use them both to find a wig that fits you and to figure out how a style is going to look on you.